Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for the winners bracket final here of the Cranberry League playoffs. Mike Wasseray, the coverage here on BCAM TV is Braintree and Canton to take the field. And the first pitch from Walker upcoming. Left-handed starter. As the pitch is inside, the leadoff hitter Mariani. Playing second base for the A's. Infield in at the corners, as that one also inside, and 2-0 here to begin the ball game. White Sox last in action half a week ago now. Didn't have to play on Sunday, which a lot of the teams did in the Cranberry League. Braintree as one of the two undefeated teams, along with Canton now, in the double elimination playoffs. As Walker is ready, and this one off the end of the bat, over to third for fair, and across in time. Transition into the Braintree defense. A couple of changes. Sharkey out there in left field with Katie in center and Allen in right. Fair at third, who just made the play. Rapoli at short, Muir at second, and Foley at first, with Sorgi doing the catching for the starter Walker. Leadoff man retired on a ground out to third. Walker winds and fires, and this time this is outside, so he's fallen behind both of the first two hitters. Canton, one of the two teams to beat Braintree during the regular season. That one slapped to the screen. Off the bat of Ledkowski. Playing in center field. Certainly a cool evening here at Braintree High School. As that one right in there for a strike on a good fastball. Defense has struggled the last few games now for the White Sox. The pitching's been okay. Offense obviously has found some runs in key moments, but it's been the long ball that's done most of the damage. Really the last 4 or 5 games now, especially here in the playoffs. Home runs in the victory over the Panthers. Hawk Valley. Game over at BC High at Monon Park. Walker ready for his first strikeout of the outing, and he's got it on the outside corner. So ground out to third and a strikeout looking. 2 down here in the top half of the first. Game starting roughly about a half hour after the scheduled start time with a Little League game beforehand. Well out in front of that one as Waxman with a swing and a miss. Walker ready and right back to the outside corner, gets the call. So he's got a couple quick strikes on the hitter. As the pitch is down and away. Good spot, and everybody thought it was a strike, except for the home plate umpire. Both Sorgi, the catcher, as well as the starter Walker, was making a couple steps towards the dugout, but did not get the news they were looking for. Now they do, as he strikes out, looking at a pair of strikeouts here in the top half, as Braintree will have a chance in a scoreless game. Ground ball, this one to third. As that one booted, and the throw will not be in time. And the runner now will look for second, but will head back as the catcher was able to back it up. So both sides grounding out to third to begin, but Braintree making the play defensively and Canton not. And the leadoff man is aboard. Certainly go down as an error. White Sox looking to get that offense started early in the game. It's taken them a few innings the last few games to really get it going. Again, it's been the long ball that's been doing the bulk of the damage. Players like Fair and Foley were upcoming. 2 targets to look at. As the pitch is high. See if the man goes in motion here. Off man aboard. And this one on the ground to get a third, but foul. This one laced out of play, off to right. Runner goes, and the pitch is low. The throw down will not be in time, and a stolen base. So the go-ahead run now at second. Base hit could give Braintree the lead. Canton going in order quickly, 1, 2, and 3. Couple of strikeouts. Now looking to give Walker some wiggle room. Off speed and keeping his weight back, just knocked it out of play. Good hack at that pitch. As that one's up and in. I'm starting to fill up. Runner takes off now for third, and the throw will not be in time, so a pair of stolen bases, as that will be a walk. So 2 base runners on without the benefit of a hit. And some action starting already out in the Canton bullpen. Looks like they're going to make or at least bring the infield in. Talk things through with runners at the corners. Speed on the bases. And a dangerous hitter at the plate. Foley's had a couple towering home runs the last couple games. One to left center, one to center field straight away. They're going to get a hold of one now, and an opportunity here to give Braintree a commanding lead here in the first inning. Right now in a scoreless game, but White Sox threatening to take the lead. And the check at first, and a close play, but Fair able to dive back to the bag. And looking at that direction. A couple of checks at first. Runner goes, and the pitch a strike. The throw will not be made, and a stolen base now of second. They'll take away any potential double play on a ground ball. And a big swing and a miss from Foley. Pitch, and that went down in the dirt. Nice stop from the catcher. As Kirkpatrick able to move the glove down and block it. As the pitch is down and a little bit low. Big hack at that one, just missed it. That was his pitch. Looked like Foley was hoping to do better with that. Anything that's hung is a great pitch for him to hit. Lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. As the pitch on the way is high and tight. So I'm not seeing it out here in the bottom half of the first. An error and a walk. Danger of putting another one on. And that one not close. And another walk as the bases are filled up here in the first. So certainly not the start that the visitors had anticipated here in what is Braintree seed number 1 versus Canton seed number 3. But right now, White Sox really have an opportunity to blow this one open in the first inning. Shortstop Poley standing in. And goes after the first pitch and knocks it to the screen. Right on that one. Looks like it's going to be a long wait in between innings for Walker, but he's hoping his team can put together a crooked number. And that's a good pitch on the outside corner. So Foley down the count now 0-2. The infield remains in at the corners. Pitch, and this one hit hard and caught over a second, but no play anywhere else as everybody was caught off the bag, but neither fielder were able to get back to the bag in time to make a throw. So we hit that one right on the screws, but unfortunately right at the second baseman. And he'll bring up Sorgi. Again, trying to find their way out of this big jam here in the first inning. First pitch strike. Inside corner. That one down in the dirt and now sitting in the driver's seat. I don't know if we'll see the same type of offense as well as in a game where the temperature's not as high. This one is hit hard out to left field. The left fielder does not know where it is. And the ball is going to drop as one run comes across. Here comes a second as the runner will head to third. And Braintree with a gift 2-run double. And that's going to be a very quick hook, looks like, for the starter. Or at least the coach was making his way out towards the mound. Guess not. The fielder never made contact with the baseball. They're down as a 2-run double. Braintree with the 2-0 lead. Runners at second and third, still just the one out. High and tight now to Sharkey. And the pitch, and this one hit hard by Sharkey down the left field line, but foul. We'll straighten that one out. He has that type of pop, but again, really hasn't been that consistent in the lineup here this season. He's been busier with things outside of the game, and when he's on, certainly can provide a lot of pop in this order. Playing left field here today. He did DH last game. And the pitch, this one sharply hit and through into center field. One run across, here comes the second, and no problem to score two as that one dies out there on the grass. As Sharkey brings home two more, and it's a quick 4-0 lead. Everybody putting some good contact on the ball right now, and White Sox really have a chance. Put some finishing touches early in this game. Runner starts and stops at first, and the pitch in for a strike. DH here today as Craven stands in. The runner at first. And the runner goes. The pitch is low, the throw down to second, and that's going to be in time, and they got him at second. So a caught stealing as Braintree trying to continue to run on the base paths. That'll be second out now of the inning. So the throw this time by Kirkpatrick, able to beat the runner. And that one's a little bit high. Back-to-back two-run hits. Now the caught stealing. Base is clear with two down as that one cut on and missed. Right-hander ready, and this one lifted out towards left field. Again, the left fielder has no clue where the ball is, and again it's going to drop down. And not sure what's going on over there in left field. That's the second time now that the outfielder cannot make the catch and had no idea where the ball was. I've seen it happen once in a game, certainly not twice by the same fielder. As if the White Sox need any more help. They're getting two misplays now in the outfield to keep the inning going. Brings up Muir, batting in the 8th spot. And that one rolled foul of third. Already a couple of mistakes in this first inning. They have an error as well as a couple of obvious misplays. Won't go down as an error because the ball was never made contact with the glove. But left field, they're really struggling out there right now, and they don't get things situated. This game could end very quickly. Slaughter rule still in effect.
Yeah. I don't know who this girl is. She keeps talking to her.
Lead from second, and this one sharply hit and off the glove of third. As the runner will be waved around, he'll come around and score. And Braintree's put up a 5 spot here in the first. Certainly wasn't an easy play at third, but everything's been hit hard in this inning. And now the White Sox have opened up the 5 spot that they were looking for. We're going to see a pitching change here in the first inning with 2 outs and the runner at first. As we'll take a break in the action, we'll be back the rest of the bottom half of the first with Braintree ahead 5-0. Bottom of the first continuing, and the first pitch from the reliever over to second on the force out, and the inning has come to an end on the ground out by Allen, but Braintree strikes for 5 thanks to 3 mistakes in the field by the visitors, and Braintree out to a 5-0 commanding lead here in the winner's bracket of the Cranberry League playoffs. We'll be back for the top half of the second in a moment. First pitch here, the second is high for 5 and 6 in the inning as Bryant leads things off. Lefty-lefty matchup here to begin the frame as the pitch is foul tipped. Good pitch from Walker, in there for strike 2. A couple of strikeouts back in the first inning, as that one's down and away. He's looking for the first base runner of this game. Walker ready, and a high chopping ground ball over to short as Rapoli across in time. Second ground out now induced by Walker to go along with the 2 strikeouts, as he's retired the first 4 now. And the Braintree bats have struck for 5. Bring up the third baseman now, Levine. Good fastball in there for a strike. Already seeing Canton going to a pitching change. We're going to see multiple arms at this point in this game as this one's down and in. And the 1-1, he went after it. Gonna pitch upstairs. Pitch down and away. We're going to now retire the first 5. Walker sitting 2-2 count. Off-speed pitch. That looked like a pretty good pitch. Didn't get the call. Need that one if you're a pitcher. And this time gets him anyway as he strikes him out. 3K now. Walker looking to continue back-to-back 1-2-3 innings. Going to be the top of the order for Braintree in the bottom half of this inning. 1-2-3. So they sent 9 men to the plate, scored 5 runs back in the first inning. Walker winds and fires to him. It's down and in. To Burbank, shortstop. This one laced out to right field, and that's going to get down. Heading towards the gap as it's cut off by Allen. Wide turn, but not going anywhere with that. So the first base hit of the game for Canton coming here with 2 outs. A sharp single to right. Runner at first with 2 down. Here in the top half of the second. Yes, that one's down. Catcher Kirkpatrick sitting in the driver's seat 2-0. And missing down again. Bats trying to get something started with 2 outs. Trying to put 2 on. And a fastball there and a 3-0 in first strike. Short lead over at first as Walker keeps a close eye over there. And the pitch, again, right by him. So he's gone right back to the fastball. Back-to-back strikes, and now the runner will be moving on the 3-2. There it goes, and the pitch is low, and he walks him. So did all that to battle back and ultimately loses the hitter. And after a single, now a walk, and there's 2 on with 2 out. We're in the top half of the second, with the visitors from Canton now down 5-0, trying to strike back and chip into this deficit. And the first pitch in first strike to the left fielder, Doolin. Big spot here for the A's. Down 5. Really need to come through with these moments. Wave and a miss. Fooled badly on that pitch. He's got 3 strikeouts so far. Be a good time to pick up number 4. Get out of this inning. The runner takes off, and a swing and a miss, and down on strikes anyway, as he fans 2 more here in the second, as 2 were left on here in the top half of the second, and the White Sox will bat again with a 5-0 lead. Bottom 2, and the first pitch, and a bunt try, but no contact. Punch lined out of play. 1-1 the count now. Base is clear. Top 3 in the Braintree order now. And that one's in there for a strike. Skady led off the bottom half of the first with an error. With a reach on a ball that was misplayed at third. And that one missed up and away. And the pitch missed, and a walk. So it'll be the 3rd walk now by Canton pitching. Bring up Fair, who also walked back in first. Katie stole a couple bases back in the first inning as well, stealing second and third as the off-speed pitch is low. checking over at first. Probably going to be a little bit tougher to read off the left-handed pitcher, staring right at the runner. As that one missed again. More action going on in the Canton bullpen. Looks like we're going to see some double barrel action going on in a moment. They really struggle to find some pitching. And nothing really has been close in the at-bat. Start finding the zone. Danger of walking the first two. Pitch is inside, and he draws a walk again for the second time. So bring up Foley with his team leading now 5-0. The first two have reached. Now waiting for a mistake from the pitcher so that he can drive out of the park. A good time for a long fly here with 2 on. Nobody out. Size lead across at first and second, and the off-speed pitch drops in for a strike. Finally finding the zone. Down and in. One count, off speed. Missed again off the plate. Just hasn't been able to find the grip on the ball. So again, Braintree hitter ahead in the count. 2-1 now. And the pitch again off the plate. Pitch away now from walking the bases loaded as the White Sox, for the second straight inning now, looking like they're going to have another big inning. The 3-1, took plenty off it and found the zone to make it a full count. Getting ready now, and this one hit hard out towards right center field. Back it goes. Foley got a hold, and he took it out of the yard. So he was waiting for it, and he took that one the other way to right center field, and the 3-run shot as Foley strikes again. And the 2 walks prove costly yet again. And we will see another pitching change in what has turned into a laugher here in the second. An 8-0 start for the White Sox as we have another pitching change here at Braintree High School. Bottom half of the second continuing. As the pitch is high, bases are now empty. After 2 straight walks begin the inning. The 3-run homer by Foley to right center field. Second home run in as many games. Braintree has opened up a booming 8-0 lead. As that one not close to Rapoli. Lined out sharply to second, his first time. On to the third arm now for Canton. And the pitch in there for a strike. That one's knocked off the catcher and or the umpire, maybe both. Off-speed pitch, and that one missed outside. The third walk already surrendered here of the inning. White Sox continuing to not chase anything outside the zone. Not many things have gone right in this game for the A's. They've made one error. They've misplayed 2 fly balls to left. And now another runner will advance to second. Obviously actually making 3 walks in this inning, a 3-run homer. There's too many things they're handing the White Sox right now, and it's a team that can score without the help. Pitch to Sorgi missing.
Now I don't even care. I just love the ball.
And the pitch is foul tipped for a strike. And the pitch just off the plate. Foley, who walked, is now at second after the ball got away from the catcher a couple pitches ago. And another walk. Just can't find the zone here in the inning. For the first 5 have been walked. The other has hit a home run, so Braintree has already struck for 3 after scoring 5 in the first. Lead 8-0 with 2 on and nobody out for Sharkey, who had a 2-run single last time up the middle.
Hey, not you, Shark. Not you, bud.
This one hit towards shortstop, over to second for 1, back to first, and they turned 2. That was nicely turned on the infield. The turnover is short, and a much-needed double play. Six, 4-3 double play to retire Sharkey. The runner now at third with 2 down. And the pitch, and this one hit hard out there by Craven to left center. Continuing on the move, and the left fielder able to track it down and make the play. But again, Braintree with 3 more thanks to a couple walks and the big fly by Foley. A 8-0 lead after 2. Top half of the third. Nothing lead as the pitch is high. That's in there for a strike. And a fastball pounded in there for a strike. 9-1-2 in the order for the A's here in the third inning. Braintree has scored 5 in the first and 3 in the second. Walker out to an 8-0 lead as the pitch is inside to the DH block. getting by him. Another strikeout. He's had a pattern of strikeouts through the first 2+, 2 in the first, 2 in the second. He's got the first now here of the third. Right now his stuff just overpowering the Canton bats as they'll now bat around for the second time. As this one sharply hit and a fair ball. Past the dive of fair at third, and that's going to be a lead or a one-out double, a stand-up double off the bat of Mariani.
What's the score? Is it 8 or 9? 8.
Runner at second with 1 out, and a bunt attempt, but no contact. For Wadkowski. The leadoff strikeout, a double. And Walker getting ready now. And the pitch, and a fastball for a strike. Late call from the home plate umpire on a good pitch. Off speed, and he had him out in front. And another strikeout. So it continues to have 2 an inning now. He's up to 6. And there's 2 down. Big swing and a miss. Bringing up Waxman, who struck out to end the first looking. He's really need to get the offense going now. Already down 8-0 as the off-speed pitch is inside. And the pitch, and blows it by him. Another good fastball. Rapoli doing a good job of keeping the runner at second close. But right now with an 8-0 lead, I don't think necessarily the runner is of importance, as this one hits the batter. Must have grazed the jersey, because certainly didn't sound like it hit him. So a hit batter here puts 2 on for the second straight inning. It'll be Bryant who grounded out sharply to shortstop his first time. Lefty-lefty matchup as Walker with the first pitch strike. Well, actually missed, apparently. And a good looking pitch. But some close pitches that have not gone the way of Walker. And this one on the ground to the right side, finds its way through as the runner will come around to score. So Canton will not be shut out here today. They're on the board, making 8-1. Now they got to find out a way to stop the Braintree bats, but Walker got to find his way through the inning. That one rolled foul. First and second, as that one a late swing by Levine, who struck out his first time. So the A's battling here in this third inning. It's a team, obviously, that has had a good regular season, but had a tough day defensively, and it's obviously led to a tough day on the field, as right now Braintree with another strikeout as Walker ends up fanning the side. He's got 7 Ks now through the first 3 innings. As Canton gets one back, it's 8-1 as we head to the bottom of the third.
Oh yeah, mine took
Bottom of the third inning as Muir leads things off. It'll be 8-9-1 in the Braintree order as the pitch is outside. 1-1 the count. Muir had an RBI single his first time. One of many Braintree hitters that have had base hits and RBI. Right now the A's need a scoreless inning. Don't want any chance of coming back in this game. Someone in for a strike. Allen in the on-deck circle. And the pitch. Waiting back on that, roll to shortstop. And the throw across in time. Defense starting to make a few plays now for the A's. That curveball really slowed down on its way in. Allen also grounding out to short his first time. Back to end the first inning. See if he goes after the first pitch again. And that one down and away, not close. So for the first time here today, the A's have got the leadoff man and retire him. As the pitch is off the plate. Good hitters count now, 2-0. And had a good hack at that one, knocked it out of play. Defense playing back all the way around. As that one in there and off the plate. Another close pitch, not going a pitcher's way. As Allen will take a walk as they continue to pile up. It's now 6 walks. Actually make it 7 walks allowed by the Canton pitching. Braintree puts the base runner on with 1 out. Third time through the order now for Katie, who has reached twice. Reached on an error and has also walked. Pitch in there for a strike. And a half swing there. This one knocked foul. and wait in between pitches as the off-speed pitch rolled to deep short, and it finds its way through. So a seeing eye single off the bat of Katie, who's on now for the third time. Braintree has 2 aboard here with 1 out. Pitch on the way to fair, and that one's up. So the A's continue to play with fire, putting men on with the top of the order due. Fair up, and then Foley on the on-deck circle. As this one sharply hit middle of the infield and through into center, as the runner will be held at third base. And they'll be loaded up now for Foley, who homered last time. Back-to-back singles. Foley has walked and hit the through and homer, so knows how to find his way on. We're going to put this game out of reach now. First pitch strike. Nibbling on the outside corner that time. Certainly not a hitter you want to make a mistake with. The infield coming in at first. And this one spins him back. I don't think he saw it until too late. And the 1-1 bounces in front of the plate. Nice stop by the catcher. Braintree scored in each inning so far. Good spot to do it here in the third. Already leading 8-1. And the pitch. And this one drilled to right field, and that one way out of here. A grand slam, and Foley with a no-doubter has this one out into the trees. And Braintree has blown it wide open on the second bomb off the bat of Foley in this game. As he hits the grand slam, he's got now 7 RBI in the ball game, and the White Sox have opened up the 12-1 lead. And he made a mistake right in the middle of the plate. And that was a no-doubter, getting out of here in a hurry. And the A's have just beaten in all facets of this game.
Exactly. We're gonna break our record.
Braintree putting on a beat down here on the A's. Again, a team that has kind of been a nemesis of the White Sox here, as this one is sharply hit to center field and caught. That one on a line, and Rapoli right now just can't catch a break. Second time he's hit it sharply in the game. Braintree has opened up the 12-1 lead.
Right.
Pitch in there for a strike. Sorgi has also reached twice. He's walked and hit a 2-run double. It's been the big innings that have really helped out the White Sox this year, but again, it's been the big fly that has done it here in the playoffs. We've seen 2 more of those here in this game. bringing across 7 runs. The grand slam and the throw-in homer by Foley here in the game to provide 7 runs of the 12 that Braintree has. Some more action starting out in the bullpen. And the pitch is off the plate. Base is clear with 2 down. And that one also missing as another walk and the 3rd time aboard. Pitch off the plate to Sharkey. Had a 2-run single his first time, then bounced into a double play. As the pitch is inside. Right-hander ready, and the pitch is in there for a strike. And another strike now to Sharkey. Five in the first, 3 in the second, 4 so far here in the 3rd. As the hanging breaking ball is rolled to 3rd. Plenty of time. The throw is going to be off the mark, and the runner will reach. They're actually going to call him out, even though they're going to change the call now. So the runner will reach. Their baseman had plenty of time with runner going down to first. Had more time than maybe he thought. Rushed the throw. That'll be another error charged. And the first pitch is at the knees of strike. Craven got a double his first time on the blue to left fielder. It flew out sharply to left. Going after this one and knocking it back over the backstop. It's been another long inning for the Braintree offense. Walker's had to really wait a long time in between innings, as his offense has now scored 12 runs in the game. Big swing and a miss, and a strikeout end the inning. But Braintree again gets another home run from Foley, the grand slam, and they lead 12-1 as we head to the 4th. Top half of the 4th. Braintree adds another big number to their total. Swing and a miss. 6, 7, and 8 in the order as Burbank leads things off. He singled his first time. One of 3 hits for the A's.
No.
Walker with 7 Ks so far. And now he's got number 8 on a pitch down at the knees on the outside corner. You see some changes here in the game for Braintree quickly. The commanding lead. It'll be 8-9-1 in the Braintree order in the bottom half of this inning, as that one's in for a strike. Kirkpatrick, who walked his first time, bats now for the second time against Walker. He has been outstanding here in the ball game, allowing just the 1 run, striking out now 8 hitters. Off speed, and again had him out in front, and has fanned another one. It's 3 strikeouts in a row, heading back to the final out of the 3rd. Just dominant stuff here in the ball game. 9 Ks to the credit of Walker, who's having an opportunity to strike out the side for the 2nd straight inning, as they try and bunt, but no contact. We've seen this story before for the A's, who down 12-1. See, very strange strategic move here to try and lay down a bunt. So a knock foul. Next strikeout will be number 10 for Walker, as he looks to strike out the side for the 2nd straight inning, as that one missed down and away. Payoff pitch and a late swing and another strikeout. He's got 10 of them as he fans the side for the 2nd straight inning, as Walker just cruising through the order. And the White Sox with a cruising lead, now 12-1, as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom half of the 4th, first pitch swing as Muir taps it back to the mound, and 1 pitch and 1 out.
I'm not that short. 5'7". Yeah. Freaking ridiculous.
First pitch is off the catcher's glove. Ball 1. That one missed low. Pinch hitter batting. Not foul. You're looking like throwing with some pretty good velocity out of the bullpen. And that one in there for a strike. Trying to get him to chase. fastball by him for the second out. So 8 and 9 have been retired. The top of the order now, fourth time through. On the way, and that one is a strike. Katie bats for the fourth time. Wave and a miss. Singled last time, has also walked and reached on an error, has yet to be retired in the ball game. And the fastball in there, strike three, a no-doubter on the final pitch of the inning. So we head to the fifth inning. White Sox for the first time not scoring a run, and head to the fifth, a 12-1 game. Top half of the fifth, and this one knocks off of the umpire.
Get him out of here.
At 9, 1, and 2. This one is tap foul. Couple of substitutions, couple of changes. Looks like change back behind the dish. One down and away. And a wave and a miss, and another strikeout.
Yeah.
That's 5 strikeouts in a row now for Walker.
Oh, yeah.
Up to 11 strikeouts now in the outing. White Sox looking for the finishing touches on the ball game here in the fifth. What is an 11-run game, and the first pitch for a strike. Expect to see a much closer game here today, but obviously after that first inning, 5 spot on the board. Didn't let up really after that. 3 more in the second, leading 8-0. This one knocked out of play.
Good one.
Off-speed pitch, and another swing and a miss, and another strikeout. Has a throw down and plenty of time. So the first 2 have been retired via the strikeout. He's got 12 strikeouts now to his credit here in the ball game. He's actually fanned the last 8 hitters. At least the last 8 outs have been in that direction. Two outs here in the fifth. As the pitch is down. And the pitch. Big swing, no contact. Base is clear, 2 down. As Walker winds in this time, bounces it in. And the pitch in there for strike 3 as Walker again strikes out the side and ends up striking out Wadkowski for the 3rd time in the ball game as Braintree wins this one by the slaughter rule. No, we're going to continue apparently here in the game. Must not have that on in the playoffs. Certainly no reason it shouldn't at this point, the way this game has gone. And we will continue back in a moment. First pitch in, first strike. And back-to-back strikes now. 2, 3, and 4 in the Braintree order here in the 5th inning. So apparently no slaughter rule here in the playoffs, but score the way it is, I would imagine it would be. 12-1 lead. Fair yet to be retired in the game. Has walked twice and singled. And this one lifted out to right, but foul. And a big swing and a miss. So the reliever has started to settle down the Braintree bats after coming in. A couple strikeouts. It's actually fan the last 3 he's faced. And now it brings up Foley, who's already homered twice. Had the 3-run shot. And the grand slam. First pitch right at the knees for a strike. Check swing at that one, but no, did not go around. This one knocked foul. It's like a fastball pitcher going against home run hitter. Power versus power here. Yeah, bat. Right back to the fastball, and he strikes him out on a good pitch on the outside corner. So back-to-back Ks. Foley knocks it to the screen. Last 6 now have been retired by the Canton pitching. That was after Braintree had opened up the 12-1 lead. And another strike to Rapoli, strike 3. Gone looking as Braintree fans 3 straight times here in the 5th inning. So we head to the 6th, 12-1. Top half of the 6th inning. And Walker back out there, and a shattered bat out towards second, and an out recorded by Muir. So that bat all the way out towards the pitcher.
Oh, all right. So okay. Okay. Yeah, it's like 25 minutes.
leadoff man retired here to begin the inning. 3, 4, and 5 in the order. 3-man retired as this one's down. Strikeouts so far for Walker, who has just been phenomenal in this ball game. It has really been the offense that has somewhat overshadowed how well he's pitched. The White Sox have scored 12 runs. It's been a while since Braintree has scored as many runs in a game. We've certainly had games like this season where they've blew teams out, but timely hitting hasn't been there as of late. But obviously here today, it's been the big fly. Some clutch hits and key moments, and also being aided by some mistakes in the field as well. As Bryant bats here, it's already grounded out, and he also has the only RBI credited to the A's. An RBI single last time. As the pitch missed, and he draws a walk. Big swing and a miss from Levine, who has fanned twice in the ball game. Defense would love a ground ball, double play here. Has that one just below the knees. And a close pitch. Swing and a miss again. And the pitch is cut on and missed. Third time he has fanned in the game. And now 14 strikeouts. Runner at first with 2 down here in the top of the 6th. 12-1 game. As the first pitch drops in for a strike. Lefty ready, and another swing and a miss. Just haven't seen much contact off these bats in a while. A lot of swing and misses. Thought about going after that pitch, but holds off. Runner going, and the pitch, a ball, the throw down, and not in time. A stolen base.
Yeah, I get the close. I'm super close. Yeah, I'm scared to like push too hard.
And a pitch in there for strike 3 as Walker with 2 more strikeouts to his total. He's got 15 now through 6 innings, and the White Sox just in command, 12-1. Bottom of the sixth, and the first pitch in for a strike. Five, 6, and 7 due up. And the pitch to Keefe is off the plate. That one also missing low.
Taking the night off now.
Well, you didn't do much last time.
That's okay.
Pitch is in there for a strike. Long at bat. Going to lead off the inning. And missing off the plate.
What, T? What's that, buddy?
First pitch. This one's sharply hit and through the right side. Off the bat of Sharkey as the runner now digs for third, and he'll get there no problem as they go to the corners. Good piece of hitting there from Sharkey. Second hit of the game. First two have reached. Finally able to get something started here off the reliever. It was really shut down. Braintree bats. Until this point, obviously. First pitch in there for a strike. Number 7 hitter. As Craven stands in. 1 for 3. Fastball just missing. Good life to the fastball. Straightens him up. Missed inside.
Come on, Trey, get it going.
Big swing and a miss. It's like almost all predominantly fastballs from the reliever. Who's working quickly and blows it by the hitter. So he's got the first out now here of the 6th inning. They're at the corners now for Muir. And a pitch in there for a strike. Like I said, a lot of changes have been made. Braintree batting order. Seen a couple of pinch hitters, seen some changes defensively. Still not seeing a change on the mound though. So Walker looks like he's going to finish the job going back for the 7th inning. And that one in there for strike 3 to Muir. First pitch in there for a strike. That one missed down and away. Number 9 hitter for the White Sox. And another fastball strike. Braintree hitters have really struggled with his fastball, trying to keep up with it. pitch, and another one right by him as he has just been lights out coming out of the bullpen as the A's finally getting a little spark from the reliever as they have another quick inning here in the 6th, and we head to the 7th and final inning, 12-1 still, Braintree.
I think that it, yeah.
Top half of the 7th inning. Looking for the final 3 outs of the game. And that one pounded in there for another strike. That one just missed. And that one waved at and missed. As another strikeout begins the 7th. And counting for Walker as the bunt try right back towards the mound. A routine play, and there's 2 down. So just one more out needed, and this game will mercifully end in Braintree's favor. All year long, the Cranberry League had the 10-run slaughter rule after 5, but here in the playoffs, obviously not allowing that into effect with a 11-run lead. That's where it was after 5. As that is going to be outside, no check swing.
Okay. So you're 1 level? Okay.
Pitch on the way, and another late swing and a miss. And the grand slam, the throw and homer for Foley. 7 RBI with the 2 home runs. Braintree will move on. Here in the winner's bracket, although technically it's not necessarily winner's bracket, as Braintree will have to play again on Thursday, you would imagine, as the only undefeated team left after today, have at least a bye for 1 week, or for 1 game. And the lefty finishes it off in style with his 17th strikeout of the outing. Just masterful here today again. Walker with 17 Ks, the complete game victory. Foley with the 2 home runs, the 7 RBI. Really, that's all you need to know. Here in this one is Braintree with a 12-1 victory here over Canton. As again, Braintree will be back in action here at home on Thursday as they will take on the South Coast Mariners. So that'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today on BCAM TV. On behalf of our camera person, David Eric, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.